Hey Marilyn, thanks for agreeing to stop in on Friday. I think that's going to be really helpful in terms of getting the plants through this weekend. Okay, so I just wanted to show you a few things to focus on. The biggest thing probably is just watering and harvesting on Friday. Anything that needs to be watered down here, if there are already seedlings in the tray, just put water down here in the bottom. I usually put in maybe a ½ inch of water or so and just let the plant soak it up from the bottom. I do have 2 trays that haven't germinated yet, so these you can just water from the top. I'll probably also ask that you water anything here, these plants, but not the succulents behind, just the plants right here on the table. Anything here on this center table. Just water everything well. And again, this I pulled this tray off. Just water this one from the bottom. Put water in the bottom of the tray. Okay, so that's watering inside. I'm really hoping that we get more rain. I know we're supposed to get rain today and tomorrow. If you wouldn't mind just checking the rain gauge out here. I think you remember where it is. I'll show you just in case. If you wouldn't mind checking this on Friday when you come in, I would say if it has anything over ½ inch, then I'm going to show you where to turn off the irrigation in the back of the greenhouse. If it's less than ½ inch, then I'll just have you leave the irrigation on, which it's currently set to on. It's set to come on Saturday. So again, if it has more than ½ inch, and you just pull it out here, it'll tell you on the side. If it has more than ½ inch, we'll turn it off. But we had like just a little bit yesterday and just barely anything the day before, so definitely needs to be watered if we don't end up getting any rain. Okay, so if you have time Friday, and it does look like the weather's supposed to be a little bit better, so I'm hoping it's not going to be scorching hot out here. I would say you can harvest tomatoes, and I'll show you a couple beds of tomatoes. I'm just looking at these right now thinking maybe I'll harvest some of these today actually, but you can harvest this bed, you can harvest these cherry tomatoes, and these are the ones that get pretty, like these aren't ripe yet. They get pretty dark, like this one is starting right here, but it's still not quite ripe yet. And then this one, they'll be like bright orange, like that, but even brighter when they're ready to be picked. You can look to see if there are any beans. I'm trying to look to see right now if I see. These plants have a good amount of flowers, but I haven't seen a ton of beans on here lately. Well, yeah, maybe there is some if you kind of dig around in here. So we could harvest green beans. We can check the cucumber beds, although we just harvested yesterday, so there might not be too much. Oh, but now that I said that, I think I'm seeing one that I need to harvest today. And then if there are any, and again, I'm just noticing some Roma tomatoes that I probably need to just harvest today. But if you want to look around at the Romas, see if those need to be harvested. And what else? Oh, the shishito peppers. We can harvest here. anything that's like that size or bigger. And shishitos last on the vine for quite a while. I might just go through here and pick the red ones because there seems to be more red ones than normal. And if you want to just check and get the most ripe cow peas. So these are ready here. These ones in this bed are quite a bit more plump than the ones in the other bed. It's interesting. This is a different type. So we can harvest cow peas. I'll show you the ones in this bed. That one. You know, some of these are even shorter, but they look, see how plump those look? I would harvest those. Up here. Again, I might have to just harvest some of these today because I'm just noticing how they just look like they need to be harvested. So maybe I'll do that real quick before I go inside. Okay, so yeah, I would just focus on harvesting whatever you can. And I'm really, really, really hoping that it rains so we don't have to even think about watering. Let me show you back here. After you check the rain gauge, if you need to turn the irrigation off, you just go from auto to off. That's all you have to do. So right now it's on auto, so it will come on Saturday. And if for some reason we don't get any rain over the next couple days, if you could just water some of the small things like this and this. And these, I think we should be good to go. The other things I watered pretty deeply just yesterday, so the other things should be okay. I think that's about it. Just text me if anything comes up. I'm just going to be hanging out with a friend and not really doing much at all. So text me if you need me. And again, I appreciate your help. Have a good one. Thanks. Bye.